here again. I'm here today to teach you how to make Anzac biscuits. It's Anzac Day coming up this Saturday, and I'd love to share this recipe with you because it's one that my children have loved over the years. My mum taught me how to make them. It's been a great thing to do with the children, and maybe you could share them with your street on Anzac Day morning this Saturday at 6 o'clock when we gather in our driveways to remember those who did so much for us. So first of all, you need a nice clean bowl, and we're going to put the dry ingredients in this bowl. So first of all, we need 1 cup of plain flour, and I've washed my hands, so ready to go. So 1 cup of plain flour. I love to put coconut in, some people don't, but 1 cup of coconut, I just think it gives an extra little bit of a texture. And we're going to do 1.5 cups of rolled oats. Kind of a bit of an estimate there. And 1 cup of sugar, white sugar that is. Okay, so just give that a little bit of a stir. Just mix it all together so that it's nice and combined. Alright. So that's step 1, all the dry ingredients in the bowl. Well, that's not all the dry ingredients except for the baking soda. That comes in later. So we'll put that aside. Now into a little saucepan, we're going to put 120 grams of butter. So that's 108. So I'm just going to pop, it's 120 grams of butter. And put that into the saucepan. And then we grab the tablespoon. So in there I place 3 tablespoons of water. And then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of golden syrup. What we're going to do now is we're going to pop that on the stove and mix it until it all melts. So I'm just going to check it now. And okay, great. It is actually bubbling. So the butter, the water, the golden syrup is actually bubbling away. But what we have to do now is actually quickly grab 1 teaspoon of the baking soda, nice and level, and place it, I'm going to show you this, place it in there, and what you'll see, I'm not sure if we can see this, what you'll see is it actually starts to bubble like that. You don't really want to stir it, you just want to make sure that it's mixed so you see it nice and fluffy. And then what we do is we make a well in the center of the dry mixture and we pour it in, mixing as you go. Mix, mix, mix. So basically this becomes the moisture in the mixture. And then we just mix it together until it all combines. There we go. So this is a really great activity to do with the kids, and I just love usually doing this with my daughters. When I did it yesterday, they came in and they love to eat this mixture before it is even cooked. One of their favourite things is eating this cookie dough, they might call it. They just come in and they usually try to eat it all before I've even made it into biscuits for the tray. So it's a bit of fun. If you find that this mixture hasn't got enough moisture in it, so if you find that it's a little bit crumbly, what I do is a trick to do, you actually can add a little bit more water. That will just help it stick together. If it's not sticking together. So basically the test is this. You want to grab like a bit of a handful of the mixture and you roll it into a ball like that. If it forms like a nice ball like that, then you're doing pretty well. Fan forced oven about 180 degrees. So basically that's it. What's the best thing about it?
Well, I have specific memories of like me doing with Emma, and she would always get mad at me because I would eat it.
And I would get mad at Emma and you because you would eat it.
Yeah.
And even today, they've
That's the only reason that we helped was to eat.
So this mixture, without being cooked, is actually really good. Right?
It's really yummy.
I don't eat it uncooked, but they do like it. So anyway, we're just going to do a few of these and then pop them in the oven.
Heck yeah. I was actually eating this before, but just...
And we've washed our hands.
Yes, we have.
So Bella, how do you like your Anzac biscuits? Do you like them hard or do you like them soft?
I like them like chewy.
Chewy. So
Like, Mum likes them crunchy. I like them chewy on the inside.
So the last-
crunchy on the outside.
the last couple of batches I've made really hard because I've left them in the oven just a bit longer. So if you like them chewy,
Oh, how the tables have turned. They always get mad at me because whenever I cook, well, I'm just not good at cooking.
oh, she used to.
And I always burn things or I do bad things with cooking. And they always say, oh, it's because you're not focused, you're watching Friends. And now look who's the one that's not focused and burning things.
Because I was watching the youth program online this morning and interacting. Okay, so what you also need is a little bowl of flour. So once you've actually put the mixture on the tray, you actually grab a fork and you just put a little bit of flour on the fork and then you just press into the tops of the round ball. Okay, like that. So you see there, they're kind of... You need to put the flour on, otherwise the mixture will stick to the fork. I love Anzac biscuits, they're a real hit. They're flatten out, so you do need to leave enough room on the tray. I'm going to just get the fork. Do you like this part?
I always am scared that I put too much flour on.
No, you can never do too much flour. Why do you put the flour on?
So that it doesn't stick and so that you can press them down.
That's it.
Maybe drowning in flour.
Alright, so then we're going to pop, these ones in the oven. I'll do that one after. So that is how you make Anzac biscuits and enjoy them. I remember one time as a kid when I was first learning to make these, I put them all too close together and when they went in the oven they spread out, they flattened out and actually became one big cookie. So you do have to make sure that you give them enough room, space between them so they will flatten out a bit. So then we pop them in the oven for about 10 minutes. Now if you want them a little bit chewy, a little bit soft in the middle, then you really have to make sure they only just go golden. If you're like me and you love them crunchy, I'm going to show you these ones I made yesterday. If you like them crunchy, leave them in the oven a bit longer, they'll go a little bit darker. I love them this way because they're nice and crunchy, but my children actually love them nice and soft. But I love the crunch. With a cup of tea, beautiful. Have a go at making your Anzac biscuits for this Anzac Day.